Over the past few months, we've seen a drastic change in the climate around which we now view, experience, and learn Bharatanatyam. It's a common saying that kids nowadays have it much easy. But what does this generation really think about it? So we, at Narnali Academy, asked our students, do you think your generation has it easier or harder when it comes to learning Bharatanatyam?
I think for our generation it's easier.
It is harder for our generation.
I think easier.
I think it's harder.
Easier.
I believe there is a bit of both.
As to the fact that nowadays there is more technology.
Use of technology.
Because of the current technology.
Technology is everything, and Bharatanatyam is no exception.
We have so many social media platforms and so much people to look up to.
For example, if I search up #Bharatanatyam on Instagram, there'll be heaps of videos ready for me to watch.
And we have endless opportunities to showcase our talent. However,
But there's no filter on the information that's exposed to us. So we're influenced by good dancing, bad dancing, fusion dances, different styles of dancing.
So I believe the future generation needs to distinguish between whether it's the amount of followers and how many people look up to that person that defines a good Bharatanatyam dancer, or whether it's the person's expertise and how long they've been exposed to this art form that defines them as a good Bharatanatyam dancer.
But as said before, innovation can have a positive influence on Bharatanatyam rather than a detrimental if it is taken advantage of and used for the right reasons.
most dancers learning Bharatanatyam in the older generation were living in India, where the art form was originally founded.
As people migrate more and more, we lose traditional practices or beliefs.
It's a way that we can hold on to our culture, especially in countries like Australia that are very different to India and Sri Lanka.
I think it may be hard to withhold and share around its historical context and some of its cultural aspects, because things will obviously evolve as it's being taught down the line.
One challenge could be not understanding the meaning of the item that we are dancing to.
So for example, if we take an item, understanding what the words mean so that it can help us in portraying the dance.
Since all we want to do is move forward to the next dance rather than understanding thoroughly of its concept first.
Because back then, for a whole year they would learn all the mudras, so they got a better understanding of the dance and what they're doing. And
in more modernized countries such as Australia, it's harder to grasp this.
And they don't want to learn many things regarding their own culture or tradition.
We are so far away from the time of its roots, it can be easy to lose its true essence.
It's harder to connect with this dance form and to truly understand the meaning and history behind it.
Competition, because there are a lot of good dancers.
It's because there are more people that don't have enough motivation anymore.
Not allowing them to absorb as much as they can in, for example, an hour, let alone 3 hours of a program.
The increasingly evident focus on education and study has many finding it hard to balance all their activity.
Because now everyone has multiple different extracurricular activities and dance just may be one of them.
So, I think it's fair to say, each generation comes with its own sets of benefits and challenges. It's up to us to try and withhold the art form's value and integrity as best as we can.